commentator today? Where is it? Hi, good afternoon to those of you in video lands, as we will say, on the internet live here in the Eastern Caribbean, Anguilla, where we have resumed our male football league to our tournament. And this afternoon, our first game will be police enforcers coming up against Spartans. So we look forward for a competitive game here this afternoon. You know, the enforcers will want to put this one in the bag to put themselves well in contention of the top 4 spots. Due to the COVID-19, our league was postponed for over 3 months, so we are unable to play the 2 rounds that were scheduled, so they're just continuing the first round here. Then we'll go into the playoff, the top 4 teams. So it will police versus the enforcers here this afternoon. The man in the middle is Harden, first assistant Ambrell, second assistant is Barry. So the referee is about to get the ball rolling at this time. It's 4:16 time in the Eastern Caribbean here. It's a late start here at the Raymond E. Gishard Stadium grounds. It's a double header this afternoon. And when we have a late start like this, it will throw back the second game, which was scheduled to start 6 o'clock, will be thrown back further. The whistle has gone. It is the Spartans deep in the half, the middle. Pass it back on the flank, intercepted there by police. Police coming forward. The ball is kicked out of the defense there by Spartan. Boeing cleared it out, but straight to Spartan culture. We have Colin Johnson on the field today because 2 of his men, because of the condition here in Anguilla today, 2 of his players who have asthma is unable to play because of the condition here in Anguilla today. It's very hazy, something that come out of the African desert. So Spartan, Silvanus hit that over the top to Gaza. It's Gaza on the wing, tried to beat his man. The ball gone out for a goal kick. Or is it an infringement? It's an infringement. The referee stopped that quick kick. The ball is soft. There will be a change of ball here. But it's an infringement against police enforcers, or is it a goal kick? I'm not sure. Seems to be an infringement because it's well out of the 66-yard box. Okay, the ball is played there by Spartans. Try a quick one there, and so one the police player is down, but police is continuing. It's the Spartans in control. Pass it back to the right. The wing back pass it in the center. Control well, beat his man well, hit the ball through, and it's a good ball on the top. Spartans in control, but the ball is intercepted by police enforcers. So he pass it to his player on the flank, but it lost it. The ball goes into touch, and a quick throw there by Spartans. Spartans on the attack, but the ball is
enforcers versus development.
No. Enforcer, this police Spartans. It's not scheduled. The switch games. Yeah. So police keeper clear the ball out. It's miscontrolled by police enforcers. Ball passing the flank, head out there by the Spartans. No, it's not the Spartans. It's development team. Sorry, it's development team. Yeah, not Spartans. My wrong information here. It's development team. Police enforcers. It's the development team on the top. Ball intercepted by police. Police enforcers in control. Down in the middle. There comes the ball pass in the center, trying to get it through there to Gaza, but the ball was intercepted there by one of the development team player. It's an infringement against the police enforcers. Right in the deep in the half circle of the development team hit the ball over the head, but the ball is cleared there by Boeing. Simba is the Duke moving through the middle. The Duke hit the ball through, and the ball run down there by Sylvanas on the flank. Oh my goodness, this have to be a caution. It must be a caution. That's a reckless tackle there. Take down Sylvanas on the left flank as he turned to going, and the first caution has been issued there by Harding. It's a good call here. The development team player, he denied a positive attack here. It was a counter attack, and he takes Sylvanas down as Sylvanas turn on the flank to go inside. The player said, I won't have that, and he take his legs from under him, and the referee said he will not have none of that either, and he issued a caution to the development team player. So the player have to be very careful, because he gone very early in the referee's book, and that's a poor kick there by the police enforcers. It looked like the Duke tried to get the ball inside, but he kicked it outside of the right upright. So it's a goal kick there for the development team. The goalkeeper taking the kick, hit the ball in the center. The ball is head out there by Simba Boeing, a tall competitor. So he just jump and head the ball back. It's Gaza in control. Oh, and it's infringement against Gaza. So it's a free kick there for the young development team here this afternoon. We're in the 7th minute of play here. It's 0-0 all. The ball clear down, hit over the top. Young development team player, but he's a small in stature. So Simba is in control. What will Simba do? Simba there playing with the ball there and the ball goes into touch for a throwing for the development team. Young player, very small in stature. He take the throw. Oh my goodness, I don't know what kind of throw is that. The referee called for a foul throw against that youngster. At this level, man, these guys have to learn to throw in these balls properly, man. The throw quick taken by the police enforcers. Police enforcers intercepted by the development player, plays it back. Very good pass there, deep in the center, and he lost it. Now it's an attack there, and Gaza on the attack, but the ball hit too long, too much pace there, so the goalkeeper come off as the line and take it, and it seems like it's what is this? I don't know. The referee blow. I don't know what this is. Is it an infringement against the goalkeeper? I don't know if it was possibility there was a pass back there and the keeper handled it with his hand, so it's an infringement against the development team. The goalkeeper at this level, they should know that if one of the player pass back the ball, not to take it with their hands. And the shot is taken, the ball goes into touch. It's a goal kick for the development team, so there was no danger there from that indirect free kick. The player hit it wide of the left or right of the goalkeeper. So the goalkeeper hit it down in the center. The ball head over by the development team player on the left flank. He hit it inside, but the ball goes to Simba. Simba kicks it back to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper cleared it, and he clears it well. Mason takes it well, head it out wide to the Duke. The Duke on the left flank, looking for Silvanus, and hit it long, but it's hit it with too much pace. That was too rich for Silvanus. So the ball goes out of touch for a throw-in for the development team. So it's 0-0 all here. Throw is taken. Miscontrol taken by Silvanus. Silvanus stopped on this player. He does it well. Hit the ball inside. Oh, but the ball has taken there by the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper takes it well. Silvanus hit it with too much pace. It beat Gaza, and the goalkeeper was able to collect it. Comfortable. The ball in the half of the police. Police clears it out. Oh, and the ball in the midfield there by Burton. Burton hit it with too much pace there. Straight to the keeper. The keeper hits it out to his left wing back. And the left wing back down the flank. Hit it over, and he hit it over well. The flag goes up on the offside. Oh, that looked questionable there. I don't know. But Harding did not see it because his back is turned to his assistants. The play goes on. It's the police on the attack. Hits it long, but the ball hit too much pace, and the left wing back for the development team allows the ball to go out of touch for a goal kick to the development team here at the Raymond A. Gishard Stadium grounds. It's the first encounter here of a doubleheader today. It's the police enforcers versus the development team. Goalkeeper hit the ball long. The ball hits out there by Mason to Gaza. Ball intercepted there by the development team player. The ball clears out there by the Duke. Gaza control well in the half of the development team. The ball hits over, but it's cleared out by the development team. The player hits it long. Simba control on the chest. And these guys, they go wide to the right flank. He turns back, hits it back to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper controls well, and he plays it back to Simba Boeing on the right flank. Plays it up the field, and it's an infringement against. What is it? It's an out. Oh, the ball goes out of touch. It's a throw in there for the development team. Deep in the half of the police enforcers. Ball throws to his player. Player missed it. Controlled by it's Mason. Mason to the Duke on the left flank. The Duke give a A little flick there, pass it there to his play, but the ball hits down on the play, allow the ball to go out of touch for what they done. He could have easily controlled that. Throw is taken quick to Simba. Simba pass it back to number 3 on the left flank, try to beat his player. He has done well, the ball hits in there, the ball is intercepted by, it's a good head, it's a good intercepted there by the head of the police, preventing the ball from going to the development player right on top of the the ball is it's a tackle there, but it's good. Development team on the attack, running down the play. Referee say plays on. It's a development play. It's the ball over. Simba clears it out to Mason. Mason to the Duke. The Duke on the left flank. The Duke moves up, looking for Sylvanus. Pass it and pass it well. Sylvanus takes it, beats the man inside and chips it over to Gaza. What will Gaza do? Gaza cross the ball a bit too high. Sylvanus running back. Take good control. So Sylvanus hits the ball inside, heads out there for a corner to the police enforcers. So it's a first corner kick to the police enforcers in the 14th minute of play. It's 0-0 here at the Wimani Gishar Stadium. Sylvanus hit the ball in, cleared out there by the development team in control. The youngster tried to hit the balls over the top, but didn't have much power there. I don't know what that player they tried to do. I don't know why they don't just chip the ball overhead. A weak shot there with a left booter, hit the ball wide of the keeper's left upright. So the ball goes out of touch for a goal kick. A goal kick for the development team here. It's 0-0 all. Goalkeeper clears the ball out. Good. Control. Tried to control it by the youngster on the chest, but it was taken there by the police enforcer. Simba from the defense pass to Mason. Mason back to Simba. Simba on the left flank to the Duke. The Duke number 12 beat his player. Blue coming down, pass it to number 3 on the left flank. Number 3 hits the ball over to nobody. The ball is intercepted there by the development team player who hits it out for a throw-in there for the police enforcers deep in the half of the development team here. The throw-in will be taken by the police. Police takes the throw. Ball throw to Sylvanus. Sylvanus control well turns and kicks the ball out of touch for a goal kick there for the development team. This game is just fairly plain here. No excitement here in the game so far. Here at the grounds of the Wimani Gishar Stadium. I've seen no real anxiety here. It's just a calm playing game here. The ball is head out there for a throw-in. Come off the head of the Duke. So it will be a throw-in for the development team who is kicking to the south goal. The police enforcers are attacking the north goal. Quick throw taken here by the development team, but the ball is taken there by the police enforcers who lost it to the development team. Development team lost it to the enforcers, gain it back. Enforcers take it back. Development team take it back. The beat his man and beat him well. Hits the ball to the defender on the right flank who pass it back to his goalkeeper. Goalkeeper hit it wide at the left flank there. The defender hits it inside. Back on the left flank. The ball is over the top. Police enforcers in control. The ball is hit deep to the goalkeeper. Come off his line. Control. Good with his foot pass. It hit it wide to number 3 on the left flank. Number 3, control will pass to the Duke. The Duke hits it over to Sylvanus. Sylvanus on the left flank, moving upwards. He turns inside, beat his man well. Try to chips it over the top, but the goalkeeper collects, and he collects well. And the goalkeeper clears the ball out over the top, deep in the half of the police enforcers. The youngster try to run it down. The youngster development team control it, try to pass it well. The youngster is in control, but he lost it there to police enforcers, so pass it back to his goalkeeper, who hit it wide to his right back on the right flank there. The player moving down the line, pass it there to Gaza. Gaza try to chips it over, but he pass it well to his player, and the Duke back on defense to number 3 to Sylvanus. Sylvanus moving up the flank, try to chips it over, but the ball is intercepted there by the development team player, who hits it over the top. Oh, it's an infringement. It's a dangerous play there by Mason. The referee is right there on the spot, and it's an indirect free kick against the police enforcers. It's not Mason, it's one of the defenders there for the police enforcers. So it will be a free kick there for the enforcers. The ball for the development team hits the ball. The goalkeeper corrects well. Throw the ball to number 3 in the flank. Number 3 pass it to Sylvanus. Sylvanus tried to beat him on the flank, and he beat him well, and he hits Sylvanus. And that should be infringement. That's an infringement against that player. Charge the player off the ball. It was an unfair challenge there by the wing back for the development team, and it's an infringement against the development team. On the outside of the 18 yards box, on the western side of the left flank, close to the touchline. It's a free kick against the development team. It's Sylvanus. And the referee sees something that he's not comfortable with. Go on and have a word with the players there who trying to take up position there, maybe pushing and shoving. Sylvanus hit that over the top. Oh, he hits it over the top. It's a goal kick there for the development team. We're in the 20th minute, still nil all. Is a goal? Oh my goodness me! I thought the ball went over the post, but it's a goal. There's no celebration here on the part of the police enforcers. So in the 20th minute, Sylvanus put the police on top in the 20th minute here of play. The police enforcers leading 1-0. I thought that the ball had went over the crossbar, but I have not seen a celebration. I said it was a goal kick, but the ball was in the back of the net. So it was a good goal from Sylvanus from outside the 18-yard box on the western side of the right up the touch line. So Sylvanus hit the ball over the top and hits it well, and he beat the development team goalkeeper, and the ball went into the back of the net. So the police enforcers put themselves here on the score sheet. So they're leading 1-0 in the 20th minute of play. It's the police enforcers on the attack on the wing. Oh, it's Gaza. Oh, the ball be inside. The player inside. It's Mason. What will Mason do? Mason pass it there to Burton pass it there to Sylvanus. Sylvanus try a shot there, but it went wide of the left or right on the goalkeeper side. So it will be the right upright facing going northward. So it's a good try by Silvanus, but the ball went wide of the upright. Goalkeeper take the kick. Controlled here by Simba. Infringement goes against Simba. Simba Boeing in the center defense for the police enforcers. So it's a free kick there for the development team. Chipped over well, but it's hit out there by Simba Boeing, who has the height. He has the height of a defender, so he's using it there on the part of the police enforcers. He's taking advantage of his height there over the youngsters. The youngsters on development teams are well short. Most of them are very short in stature. So it's an infringement against police enforcers in the 18-yard box of the. So the referee is like he's trying to calm down the development team player there. For what I don't know what's the problem there, but the referee, they're trying to calm him down. So it seems like there's a little confrontation out there between Gaza and one of the development team player. The referee tried to calm them down there. So the captain of the team there, Colin Johnson, tried to give Gaza a good word of encouragement there. Free kick is taken. Intercepted by the police enforcers. Gaza hits the ball. Why the goalkeeper come out to the wall? And the goalkeeper have done well there. A good take there by the goalkeeper. He weared that play well. Came off his line. Very good time in there. And goalkeeper style. Good control there. The goalkeeper takes the ball well there. Look like a pro there. The way he takes that ball. So it's a throw-in for police enforcers. Oh, it's Silvanus beat his player and he beats him well. Silvanus on the left flank. Silvanus tried to beat one. Oh, he does it and he's tried to hit the ball inside, but with no effect there. The goalkeeper takes it comfortable as he comes out to the line of the 18-yard box and he clears the ball downfield. The ball heads there by the wing back there for the police enforcers. It's Mason control. Mason. Still Mason. Mason pass to Silvanus. Silvanus on the left flank. Hits it back in there to his teammate. Gaza is in control. Gaza passes it back to his player. Hits it over the top. The ball heads out there by the development team and it's an infringement against that player. And that's three infringement against Silvanus there. The referee has to take control of those guys there. Really hitting Silvanus very often. About the 4th time Silvanus has been fouled. So this is outside the 18-yard box, about 7 yards outside the box. It'll be taken there by hits it to goals. Fairly good shot, but the ball went over the crossbar for a goal kick. Was a very good strike there by the player there for the police. You can't see his number from here, and I don't have the team sheets here at the moment. So the goal kick has been taken. Hit as well, the ball head and goes back there deep in the half of the police enforcers. In control is the police. Police hits the ball over in the center there. Miscontrol there by Mason. But Gaza takes it up. It's Gaza on the right flank. Gaza chips it over. But he chips it straight to the goalkeeper, who has no problem at all. He collects well. Comes to the 18 yards line and clears the ball out. The ball deep in the half of the police. Simba in control. Simbot control, hits the ball comfortably back to his goalkeeper. Goalkeeper controls well with no pressure. Hits the ball out. Silvanus tried to control it, but he missed it, and the ball goes out of touch for a throw-in for the development team. Number 3 on the right flank, the right defender. He takes the throw it to his player. Player turns inside, number 16. Ball is intercepted by police. It's the Duke. The Duke, number 12, hits the ball to Mason. Mason controls well. It's Burton in control. Burton hit it wide to Gaza. Gaza on the trace. It's Gaza, speedy Gaza. Gaza on the counter attack on the left flank, on the right flank, beat his man. What will Gaza do? Gaza cross the table inside. Oh, that should have been a goal there by Silvanus. Gaza crossed the ball on the ground there. Silvanus off balance. They could not even tap the ball into the back of the net. And there, that's a missed opportunity gone. They are begging there for the police. The police should have gone up there to go to nil, but it's a missed chance there by Silvanus. It's Gaza again on the right flank. Gaza crossed the ball, and he crossed it well. Silvanus stops it calmly into the goalkeeper's hand. The goalkeeper says, "Thank you, Silvanus." He takes it comfortably, and he comes out to the 18 yards line as usual, as he hits the ball over the top, down the right flank. Number 3, the left back for the police enforcers, that young player there, number 16 there for the development team. He put no pressure on the left back there for the police, so the ball goes into touch. Cho takes it. It's Burton on a miscontrol there by Burton, number 4 for the police. Burton takes the ball, throws it to the player there, and the player takes a throw-in. Throw-in is intercepted by the police. It's another throw for the development team player. So we're in the 27th minute. 27 minutes of play. It's 1-0 here for the police enforcers. Quick shot taken there, but the ball went into the field and goes out. So the show will be taken there by the development team. Remy, good to see you, fellow commentator. Remy is here on the spot here, looking at the game here, and the ball is moving upwards on the right flank. The ball is cleared out there by the police the development team player. Hit the ball over the wall for a throw there for the police enforcers. So Remy is the police enforcers against the development team. We have the police score in the 20th minute here from the boot of Gaza. It was a Gaza score just on the western side of the 18-yard box, close the touchline. It was a good shot there by Silvanus, who put the ball in the back of the net there for the police enforcers. This time we don't have the team sheets at the moment. So it's the police enforcers. It's a good beaten there, but the player hit the ball to the goalkeeper. The development team in control. The ball goes for a goal kick there for the development team. So at this time I will invite Remy to take over the ball by ball commentary here this time. Remy.
Yes, Rose. Great job so far. Well, the police teams, they have one registered already. That's very good. They look like they come out to play football today. I know they won their last game on Thursday, and then today they'll be looking for a win again. They won up, so that's a good sign. But the development team is a young team, and I'm sure they have a lot of energy, and they are very much fit. So we'll have to wait and see how fit the police is in the second half.
Yeah. Sweet Winnie, the police seems like they're like 60-40 here in favor of the police, but there's a miss kick there by, he missed the ball completely, but it was not danger there on part of the police enforcers. The keeper come off his line and take the ball well, so it's Sylvanus chips the ball on the left flank to Burton. Burton turns inside and turns well, hits the ball inside, but nobody there. It's cleared out there by the development team, who's try a kick there, but no danger done. The ball is taken there by police enforcers. The Duke on the left flank. The Duke passed the ball inside, but it's straight to the team of the development team player, who hits the ball down the flank, hits the ball over, and the good pass there to the development team young player who's on the ball. He tried to beat the player, but he was unsuccessful in that. At the time, the ball is played to Mason. Mason turns well. Mason turns inside. Mason moving inside. Pass to Marshall. Marshall there. Pass to Gaza. Gaza on the right flank. Back to Marshall. Marshall comes inside now. What will Marshall do? Inside to the center to Mason. Mason in the center. Mason turns. Hit the balls over the hole. It's Burton. Burton tries, but the goalkeeper comes off his line and the ball. It's a corner for the police at this time. So that was a good build-up there by the police enforcers, but the goalkeeper come off his line and come off his line well.
Great job.
So it's a
great job by the goalkeeper, and I thought that Mason playing very well. He playing the midfield role, and he's doing very good distributing the ball, and I think the police are definitely looking good in this first half.
Yes. So far, police seem like they're coming onto their own, and the corner comes in. Was a good header there by the player there. Seems it's Burton. Try a little diving header there, but the ball just went wide of the right there of the goalkeeper. So it's a goal kick for the development team. So we are in the 34th minute here. Yes, the 34th minute. It's 1-0 here in favor of the police enforcers. The ball kicks out there by the goalkeeper, but it's headed there by Simba Boeing, and Simba Boeing, the center defense here for the police enforcers. He's a tall guy, so when you're playing defense with that height, it will be a good plus. The ball hits over well there by the development team player, but the youngster on the top was unable to control the ball. So the ball is in control of the police enforcers, who's on the counter attack. The police enforcers in the ball inside there by Sylvanus. Sylvanus try a shot, but the ball was intercepted by the wing back there for the development team. Pass the ball. Yeah, Johnson is there. Johnson is there because of the condition in Anguilla. So two of the players was unable to play because they have asthma, Remy.
Okay.
For the condition of the hazy condition is something come out of Africa. They say from the Africa desert.
Okay.
Something they call it. I remember the name, but that's the reason why the two players were unable to play today, because they are asthmatic. So Johnson fitting for one of them. So it's Colin Johnson, a fellow commentator, up there trying to display some of his skills as a veteran. It's the police enforcer on the counter attack on the right flank. It's Gaza. Gaza tried to beat his player. He was unsuccessful. The player win the ball there. Jackson. Gaza now is on the field of play. Gaza now is in control of the play. It's Gaza. Still Gaza. That's thrown inside to Marshall. Marshall tried to beat his player, but it was unsuccessful there. It was intercepted there. The development team player hits the ball out of touch there on the left flank, moving northwards. And it's we have a water break. I need no water break, man. This is a cool day. Let the game continue. The game don't start later already. You need no water break. I think yeah, man. It's just a cool afternoon, good condition for soccer here in the Eastern Caribbean in Anguilla. Anguilla is the most northern country in the Caribbean. You have St. Martin, and Anguilla is north of St. Martin. Anguilla now you'll have to go to America. So Anguilla is real north in the Eastern Caribbean. So we have a fellow commentator there, Tony,
We all have to go on duty in a while.
trying to find out what's going on here. So it's a free kick outside the 18-yard box for the Police Enforcers. Police Enforcers is up 1-0 here in the 38th minute here of play. So outside 18-yard box now. Free kick is taken. Oh, it's a wayward one. Seems like it's Marshall who hits that ball hard and high over the crossbar. Yeah, it looked like same. Yeah, hits the ball.
So the police is looking good then.
Yeah, we outside. So it's a goal kick to the Durham team player. Hits the ball over the top. His ball is controlled there by Jackson. And the right wing back there for the Police Enforcers. Police Enforcers on the counter attack. It's Sylvanas to Gaza. Gaza stumbled there, but he's still in control. Gaza beat his man and beat him well, and Gaza go down. But I don't think Gaza ain't getting nothing at all. The ball goes out of touch, really, for a goal kick for the Diamond.
It looked like the enforcers want to walk in the goal. They want to score by walking in. They don't shoot no more. I think if you're in the 18-yard and you're in the box, why not trigger? Why wait to just want to roll yourself in like you're going into your house? No one's going to allow that. So here's Mason in the midfield here as number 8 for the development team. Have that ball string line in. Good. Beating 1, beating 2. Still have the ball, but he won't pass. Sylvanas will take it from him, and Sylvanas will make a run for it. As you know, Sylvanas is going to head straight to the goal or maybe cross. Let's see if he'll get some help by Burton straight to the goalkeeper. So again, you see Sylvanas trying to do it a little on his own. And Ross, I was late, but who scored the first goal, you said? It was Sylvanas?
Yeah, Sylvanas.
Okay, yes.
28 minutes.
Yes, so he's been doing very well. Here is Bowen Simba, the little number 2 development guy. Will he chase him down? No. Easy game here. Pass back to the keeper. Keeper pass back to Bowen Simba, tall man, playing a good role in the center defense. Number 14 for the enforcers. Pass to Jackson. Jackson will string line it to Marshall on the wing. Marshall will travel with that ball a little bit. He will try to look for Burton or Gaza. He find Burton find Gaza. Gaza pass the ball. Nice ball to Duke. Easy goal. No. Flag went up. It looked like an outside route. But it was a nice pass to Duke, but the flag went up a little late. But nevertheless, it's an outside. So Rose, what do you think tonight as far as the crowd building? I saw you just stepped out. What's going on with the crowd out there? I think we're going to have the biggest crowd ever because you know the Lions and the Dogs coming up next, you know that?
Yeah, the crowd didn't look too bad. Just get in there.
Big kick by Mason, I believe. No, actually Marshall. Big kick. Ball went into touch. It will be a goal kick for the development team. It would be nice to see the development team maybe scoring a goal today. It's a young team and it's all about grassroots, you know, as Rose, you know, in Angola right now, we're trying to get the youth in the football thing, that they can grow up with it and become great footballers.
Yeah, that's right. It's good to begin from there, to build themselves up as they climb up the ladder, to become better players as they graduate, as so to speak, to improve the game.
That's right.
And become very competitive as they grow older.
So it's a foul for the development team. Number 8. We don't have a list for the development team, but we do know the enforcers pretty well because, you know, their job is moving around Angola, so everyone would know them by name. Here is Simba running back to the keeper, head the ball straight to the keeper, no pressure. So the keeper hold clean, no pressure on him. He passed the ball to Simba. Simba going down the right of the defense line. He looked for Marshall. Marshall looked for Mason, anchor in the middle. Number 23, Mason, trying to get Sylvani. He's outside, I could tell. The young lady over there, Ross, you might know her name, your colleague, she's doing a very good job from since yesterday.
Barry. Yeah, that's second,
she new in,
second assistant, Barry.
Yes, she's been doing a great job.
Yeah, I guess she used to do it before, but she come back now.
Okay, that's nice to know. So
Okay.
we do have a few new faces as far as refereeing.
Yeah, but
That's good to know. So there's a little bit of a clinic going on in between that we don't know about?
yeah, yes. On Thursday we work with them, you know.
Okay, that's
If they
good to know.
can try to develop themselves and put in the work, you know what I mean, it will be to the benefit, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
But it's hard work in the to be being a referee is a hard work theoretically and practically. It's
No,
not so you're gonna
I would mention on Thursday that you would have referee as far as the original a few games maybe in St. Kitts and St. Martin I can recall. So you've made it far in refereeing. Yes, Sylvan, they trying to score. The keeper will come and hold. It's a goal. It's a goal for the police. The police will go up to 2 goals. So very nice play here with Burton and Sylvanie doing their best and getting that ball at the back of the net. I bring the police to in the 42 minute. They scored it. In the what? 43rd minute. They scored their second goal. So yes, Rose, I did highlight you being a veteran in the referee world, and I know you had to take a break, but everyone is so happy that you are back. And now that you are back, it looked like you are passing some of your skills to the younger ones.
Yes, Remy, I mean, I see the association was very in need of referees, you know, so I said, man, I have to come out of retirement here to try and work with some youngsters, and we need more young referees, you know, I mean, thanks to Hardin. If we can get about 4 more like Hardin, Angulo will be looking good, you understand, because he very serious and he put in the work, so it will be very good for these youngsters who are showing interest to put in the work, study the laws, you know what I mean, and work on their fitness, because fitness is key.
That's right.
It don't matter how much you know the laws of the game, if you're not fit enough to implement the laws of the game on the field of play, you know what I mean, it makes no sense, you know what I mean.
That's true.
Both have to go together, knowing the laws and applying them.
Very well said, Rose. And as you know that refereeing Anguilla, as you said, it's been something that the folks in Anguilla never really show much interest. But as you say, a few are showing interest now, and you would like at least 4 more like Hardin. As you said, that would be good, because the football level in Anguilla is coming on a high now. The competition is getting much more better, and much more skillful games are playing. And I always say it's like a dream. Maybe one day we'll have a few Anguillians playing the Premier League in England. It's all part of the development of that game in Anguilla.
That's right, Remy. You just have to work on the game. Once you put in the work, you know what I mean, good things can come out of it.
That's right.
Yeah.
So just to tell you, the enforcers, there are 2 goals, and now we're seeing Marshall with the ball, number 8. Marshall is looking to pass to Gaza. He finds Gaza. Gaza pass back to Marshall. Marshall get a little touch there, fall down flat, no whistle blow. Referee say play on. And the development team have the ball. They come into the midfield. Will he pass the ball to the youngster? And it's the end of the first half, Rouse. It was an interesting first half. The enforcers look like they pretty much know what their mission is out there, and they executed pretty well with 2 goals. With the development team have to go back to the drawing board and see what happened in the second half. But for now, is enforcers 2 and the development 0. Rouse, any last words before we go on a break?
Yes, that's the first half come to the end there. So police is in control. It's Sylvanus both goals in the 20th minute and in the 43rd minute. The police leading the development team 2 goals to 0. So we will be back here after half time to continue the second half with the police enforcers versus the development team. Thank you.
Well, that one qualified.
Oh, so you want to come qualified?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
The second half.
Well, thank you. Thanks.
Yes, we're into the second half of this first encounter here with the development team playing against the enforcers, and a beautiful Father's Day. Spectators building up for the main game. So far, the match, Police are in the ascendancy with the score 3-0, and we are some 57 minutes in to the contest here this afternoon. The ball is with the man number 10 for Police, the captain. Chips over, intercepted there by the development defender there, and boots the ball upfield. Here we see all the way to the back with the man Simba in central defense. Keeper plays back to Simba, and Police trying to make a move. It's a bad pass there by Simba, but intercepted there quickly by Mason, number 22. And here we see the keeper boots the ball upfield. Here we see the old man in Johnson there putting some pressure, and Sylvanus hitting it across the face of the goal, ball going all the way over to the far left side for a throw in there to development. Quick throw taken quickly. The man Karim, and here we see development trying to come away with it. Now building is the man Jimmy in the middle of the field, squares back to Karim, looks for the field and chips the ball all the way up, headed away there by the Police. And here we see the youngster there, number 2, trying to come away with it, but it's blocked there by Simba. Here we see number 8. They're trying to dribble his way through, and there's an infringement there, and the man Mason, number 22, right in the just about 3 yards away from the center line, center half, and looks as though Kadim, the number 10 for the development team, he's about to take the free kick. And so we do hope that you are really enjoying the coverage here, live coverage of the match. Here we see a shot on goal, headed away there by the defender there, picked up there by the enforcers. Here you see the man Poodle coming away with it and squeeze all the way over to the number 10, the captain there. He chips over, head going up, goalkeeper coming out, and here we see a shot coming on goal, but bundled off of the line there by the defender there. And here we see I think it's Burton there, the center forward there for Police, trying to get it back in play, but making a mess of it. The ball going into touch for a goal kick there for development. Some 60 minutes into this match, with the Police enforcers leading 3-0. All 3 goals scored by Sylvanus, man on a hat trick there. You see the kick taken, intercepted there, and put into touch for a throw in there by here we see a substitute. That was number 9's last play, because number 2 has replaced him, and substitute there to Police. Here we see the ball is with the development. Here we see a pass there to number 11, but picked up there by number 2, getting his first touch, and slammed it into number 11, only to ricochet as far back as the defense there for Police. Here we see the man Poodle coming away with it, squares it farther to the left, heads going up, and a good challenge there by the man Kadim coming away with it, and slide tackling the ball outside away from the number 8 player, and a throw in there to Police. Deep down into the attacking third of the field, here we see number 2 throwing in, and number 10 trying to come away with it. It's still been challenged there by the defender, and ball coming away with Karim, who boots the ball up as far as number 5. He's hustled and bundled out there by number 23 Mason. Squares back to number 2. Here we see number 8 for Police. They're squaring it further to the man Poodle, who dribbles and tries to force it in, but it's cleared out. The ball is with the substitute. Just came on there playing in central defense. And here we see Police again. Game is, really tapering out here. Police just knocking the ball and making the spaces as much as possible. You see a knock there, number 9 looking for foul on the player there, but the referee and the man there, Van Persie, had nothing to do with that one at all, and ball going into touch for a corner kick there, and that's on the far right side of the defensive third there for the development, to be taken by Sylvanus. Here we see the corner kick coming over and cleared by the defender there for another corner kick in the same direction. And as the referee stands just on the edge of the 18-yard box, Mr. Harden there, the man in charge of this game this evening. Here we see corner kick coming in, and fisted away there by Tittle, and number 22 trying to control, but ball running into touch for is throwing there to the development, who are trailing behind, but putting up somewhat of some resistance here, trying to keep the score respectable. Here we see number 8, and he's been infringed there from the back there. Number 8, Jimmy, squares quickly to this is number 5, number 15 in culture, trying to pass to that number 10 there in Karim, but man Sylvanus there, number 9, coming across and intercepting the ball. Couldn't control it, ball rolling into play for a throw in there to the development. Here we see throw coming in, number 8 trying to head away, but missing that one and heading it into touch for another throw in further up the field there, just inside of the development bench. And you see number 11 and the foul throw there to the man throwing the ball, foul, a judge to throw the ball, foul, and the referee demonstrating that he raises his foot while he was throwing in the ball. Here we see Police with it now. Number 8 dribbles 1, dribbles 2, and going further to his left, squares inside there for Sylvanus, who pushes it further away. Here we see number 8 coming away with it and trying to just chip in that one with it outside of his boots, trying to score fancy goal, missing the right upright of the custodian. They tittled on the ball going into touch for a corner kick there to the development team. Some in the 66th minute of this game, with Police leading 3-0 second half here at the Raymond E. Gishad Stadium. See a throw and a whistle. I'm not sure. Is that another foul throw again? Seems as though it's another foul throw, and so ball is with the development. What is going on? What is going on here? I do not understand. I can't see where that foul throw came in there at all, but back-to-back foul throws. The ball is with Police again. The man Mason, number 23, squares to the lanky central midfielder there. Is number 7? Is that number 7? Yes, who squares ball forward, and here is the forward there for Police, trying to get around the defender there, but to no avail. The ball booted out, and the ball is with Police again. Here we see number 2 just bundled off with number 8 there, keeper coming out, and that has to be an infringement, certainly. Keeper coming off the line, trying to avoid the danger, and number 2 they're just coming on, trying to gain some advantage and trying to put his foot on that ball. I think just tapped the keeper in his midrib there, and referee had no choice but to blow an infringement clearly. And here we see keeper is still down on the field, getting some the medics, first aid personnel running onto the field to give some assistance to the man Akeem Tittle there in the goal, in the development goal, and sitting up, so doesn't seems to be anything of serious concern, so to speak. Just been asked, asked some questions as to where he's feeling that blow, and so play is held up for a little bit. We are 67 minutes into this encounter here this evening, with the development team coming up against the enforcers. We know the enforcers came off a well-deserved win over the course of the midweek there. They won against the Limers by a score of I think it was 3 goals to 1, and so they are really trying to, gain ascendancy and trying to gain that 5th playoff spot there for the Champions League here, this in the AFA tournament, 2020 tournament. Here we see the services has been administered to the custodian there, and now he seems to be okay and just about ready to start, but not before the man, Mr. Hardin, the man in charge, and given some instructions, some word of advice there for a shake of hand there to the goalkeeper there in Akeem Tittle. So we see ball is put into play. The man with Kadim passes square to Jimmy, who looks up to the number 2 there, and the ball being put into touch, coming off of the development team for throwing there to the enforcers. Throw coming in and heading out, and here we see number 8 with it now, looking up, trying to find Sylvanus. Here we see Sylvanus trying to get around Johnson. Here we see a shot on goal, but the man Tittle is right in the area. Sylvanus shooting a shot on goal, but only to the diminutive button on the left side, and he himself had a shot, but Tittle was equal to the task, right in position, collecting well, booting the ball upfield. Here we see number 7 with it. Fancy trick back. He passes to number 8. Number 8 shields well, dribbles away from number 11, looks up, and they're just really trying to string the passes as much as possible, trying to get as many goals as they can in this encounter. But the development team, they're playing well. They are not giving up. They're still fighting and trying to thwart all the mount and the counter attack that's been put out there by the police. Here we see a shot coming through there by the man Poodle, and going wide of the left upright of the custodian there. And there we see a pass taken quickly. This ball is with number 11. Number 10 picks up, squeeze back to Tittle, who boots the ball further upfield as far as number 2, who headed away there to number 8. Number 8 turns, looks up, and chips over trying to find Sylvanus, but Sylvanus is heavily challenged there by the number 5 in Bratcher there, and putting it into touch for a corner kick there to the enforcers. Some 71 minutes into this encounter here this evening. It's the enforcers in the white and blue playing against the development team in the green and white. Here we see Jimmy picking up and pushing it further upfield, but only as far as number 2, who pushes it further back. To keeper is playing all the way off his line. That is to see how easy the police have had the going here this afternoon. Keeper is way out of his goal, not looking to be back at all. The development team, they're just sitting back in their half, trying to soak all the pressure up, trying to avert as many goals as possible. And while police are knocking it around in the midfield, here we see Simba with the ball, push it through to number 8. It dribbles past number 9, passes it square to the number 10, and the challenge nicely there by the man Karim, but into touch for a corner kick there to be taken by the captain in number 10. And here we see spectacular bicycle kick by the man Sylvanus, looking for his 4th goal. Almost caught the custodian in Tittle off guard, but he was agile and very active and was able to fling himself across to his right and just keeping that one out of the goal with the tip of his fingers. Ball going into touch for a corner kick there to the enforcers. We see the player is down, development player is down, the referee is right over him, and paramedics again, first aid attendees running and doing their very best. The man Winston and the other young lady there, they are doing splendid service here in these games so far. I've seen them since the resumption of the tournament. So far, we have seen some 2 full games being completed over the course of Wednesday and yesterday, Saturday, and they have really been doing a good service to the players. Having and knowing the fact that the league has just returned, and so some of the players will certainly be short of match practice. You see the whistle being blown for the corner kick, but cut out there by the development player, and number 7 running on quickly and squaring it to Poodle, who chips the ball over. Cut out there by number 5, who comes away with it. Passes it square to number 8, looks up. Jimmy looks further field and chips further to his right, but Simba equal to the task and cutting out all that danger there, and squaring it back to his keeper, who made a mess of that ball and not too sure what he was doing at all. There was a player number 2 right in front of him, and he trying to go for that big kick over to Sylvanus, making a mess of it and putting it into touch for a throwing there to the development in the attacking third. Here we see the Jimmy control, passes back to number 9, who have a shot and goal, but keeper right in position collects, tosses it out to its far left, collected there by Borton, squares to Poodle, to Sylvanus back to Poodle, and the ball being pushed through, and here we see the man Borton running onto it, but Bratcher equal to the task. Bratcher giving it away, and here we see there's a shot and goal, powerful shot and goal. The man there in that number 8 trying to look for his first goal here this afternoon, powerfully kicking that one, but way over the bar and into touch for a goal kick. You see the man Kadim boots the ball upfield. Player challenge here. Is that an infringement? And here we see Jimmy picking it up now and coming away with it. Is that like number 8 there? Is number 9 for the development? Dribbling one, dribbles away and square cross, and here's a beautiful chip over there. The defender there, but the youngster on the far right end couldn't control, and the keeper just running out and picking up that one. But that was certainly some pretty good football there by the development, reaching right inside the box, and had he controlled that one, could have easily had a shot on goal. But here is Police still with it. We are some 77 minutes in. Here is the number 8 trying to beat the man. Chips further to his right, and here we see number 2 dribbling away, but crossing that one and crossing it way over the keeper's goal and into touch for a goal kick. Here we see a substitute being made. We see number 24 there for Police, so they are making the substitute, and it seems as though there's a man Burton that is definitely coming out, has seen his time, his work being completed for the day. And there we see number 24 running onto the pitch. Just see if we can. Okay, these look like old sheets here from this evening. Yeah, certainly some old sheets from previous game. Number 10 coming out as well, so Police ringing the changes and making sure they give as many players as possible some chance to really play some football. Here we see an infringement there on the part of the man Mason. Free kick to the development team, still trailing some 3-0, and we are into the 79th minute of this match. Just want to tell you that stay tuned. It's the big encounter here this evening with the Roaring Lions, two unbeaten teams, but Roaring Lions has won all matches so far. The Police, they have not lost, but the Docks United, they have not lost, but they have drawn one game, so it's going to be interesting. Here we see development coming away with it. Ball squeezed to Dimi. Yes, he's got around one, trying to dribble the man Simba there, but his long legs reaching it and just pushing it out as far as Poodle, who looks up, squeeze to his left to number 8. Number 8 squeeze looks for, and he is number 24 getting his first touch, but not doing what Poodle wanted it. He wanted it to be pushed ahead of him, but Tittle picking up. Here we see Kadim trying to get around the player there, but loses out, and here we see number 8 with it. And there, back heel there by Poodle, looks up, and they're still looking up, and there we see there's a long chip over the bar. There's Sylvanus there trying to hit on goal, but hitting that one way over the bar. We're into the 81st minute of this match here this evening, and I'm certainly sure there are going to be some injury time. We can look forward to see maybe about 4 minutes of injury time. Thereabout. You see number 9 with it. Passes square to Coach Colin Johnson, but he loses out, and there's a shot on goal, and it's a goal. Number 8 putting that one on goal. The ball was squared there to number 15, Colin Johnson, and didn't control it well. Was hustled off of the ball by number 8. Number 8 coming away with it, pushing it to the left near upright of the custodian Tittle, and just putting his laces to the ball and certainly not a chance for the keeper there. Powerfully struck into the back of the net for goal number 4 in the 82nd minute. So it is Police 4, Development 0. We're winding down here this evening. Here we see Johnson again, number 15, giving it away there to the man Silvanus, but cut out there by the defender there. And here we see some pressure being put on there to the man Poodle. He has to go all the way back to Mason. All the Mason coming all the way back to number 2, who looks up, squares the Poodle. Poodle trying to dummy the ball, but intercepted there by Coach Johnson. And number 11 giving it away to number 7 there for Police. And here we see Poodle on the dribble now. Squares further to his left for the man Silvanus, who's looking for goal number 4. And is challenged there, heavily challenged there by the defender. Very good challenge there. The man Jimmy trying to dribble on the edge of his box, losing out there, but kick blocked. And here we see number 18 trying to take a shot and goal, but way up wide of the goalkeeper there. No chance at all and goal there. No trouble for the keeper, and into touch for a goal kick. Ball being cleared and headed away by number 2 there. Into touch for a throw in there to the development. Just winding down, and I'm certainly sure the just hoping that these minutes can just run out, because they are not mounting any serious challenge to really at least get one on the sheet, get back into this game. You see number 5 squares all the way back to the keeper Tittle, who squares all the way back to the man Kadim. He's challenged by number 18, and Kadim making a mess of it, kicking that one outside for a throw in there to Police. Number 9 with it now. Number 8, sorry. And Taz throws it in to Poodle. Poodle back to Mason. Mason trying to find number 8, but here is number 9 trying to come away with it. Squares it to number 11, who just made a mess of it again. It seems as though they're just going through the motions here. They can't wait for these 6 minutes to come to a close. Not too sure, but the goalkeeper says that was an infringement. It seems as though the player just knocked the ball and knocked the ball out. But anyway, saved by the bell, as we would say. Here we see the kick taken by Karim, only as far as number 2, passes to number 23 Mason. Mason looks up, chips over, but into the hands of Tittle there, who collects in the development team goal. Here is Karim trying to play neat with it, chipping it over there to number 11, but headed away there by number 2 and into touch. Here you see Karim squaring back to the custodian there in Tittle, who just looks up and trying to boot the ball further field, only as far as the Police there, and an infringement there for a handball there on the part of number 4. Here we see the kick taken. The youngster running onto it. The youngster running onto it, but is challenged here by the tall and lanky Simba there, who is playing in central defense. Squeezed back to the custodian there, who squeezed to number 2. Passes it back to Simba. So this game is just, teetering out to what we will see. It's a comfortable 4-0 win to Police. Here we see ball being squared to number 18 there, who give a one-time cross, and here's a shot on goal from the man Poodle, but nicely controlled and parried there and into the goalkeeper's clutches, who now boots the ball only as far as number 2 for Police. You see number 2 dribbles one and squares to number 8. He tries to get through to Johnson here, but A lucky bounce there, and here we see number 5 there, Bracha, coming away with it. Taking too much time on it and loses out there, but here we see Jimmy dribbling past number 8. Jimmy still with it, trying to dribble past Mason. Passes square pass there to number 11. Number 11 just give the ball back to number 8 for Police. Number 7 squares further field to Sylvanus. We're in the 87th minute and winding our way down to this game. And here we see number 18 running on to the ball. You're just on the edge of the area there of the development. Here we see Bracha trying to come away with it, but loses out there. Mason number 23 picks up. Number 18 shot and goal, but it's the whistle I see going there. Just to throw something off of the field. So let's see. All right, yeah, so this is a drop ball. The referee just halting play just a little bit just to get an object off the field. And so we are 87 minutes in. Keeper just boots the ball into touch. And certainly show that, you know, the development team can't really wait for this game to finish. They are down and out, some 4-0 down, and not looking to really get back into this game at all. And Police just stringing the passes. Certainly just stringing the passes.
The Angola Football League requests that you refrain from standing at the rails or running.
You see number 8 pushes further field to Sylvanus, who looks up, chips over, and challenged there by the defender there is that Bracha, and the ball put into touch for a throw in there to the enforcers, who are leading this game comfortably 4-0. Like I mentioned earlier, the big match coming up, you would want to stay tuned for that. If you can't make it to the park, we're certainly sure going to bring it nicely for you here over the airwaves through our live stream, and we do hope that you will enjoy this big match that is coming up, that is, and certainly sure looking to see some good football as well. Here we see the corner kick coming in, cleared there by the man Johnson, and there's an infringement there on the part of number 18. So winding our way down, we are into the 90th minute of this match. Quickly squared there to the man Karim, who certainly needs to be pushing the ball up and out. He just gives it away to number 2. Number 2 getting cut out there by number 9. Here you see number 2 dribbling away. Here you see a shot and goal. Number 24 getting a shot and goal, but wasn't able to at least trouble the keeper there. Ball going wide of the upright and into touch for a goal kick. Just a matter of injury time now into this encounter here this evening, and Police coming away with a comfortable 4-0 victory. And here we see number 8 for Police trying to control the ball, and the judge to have put his foot too high in trying to control it, get it over the man. Here we see Karim with the big boot up, only to find the head of the man Simba there, who boots back down to Poodle. Poodle chips over, and here we see Sylvanus running on, and there's a shot and goal, but keeper is coming out, and Sylvanus saw him coming out and trying to trip the keeper, and certainly ball going way over the crossbar there for a goal kick. So what could have spelled some danger there. The man Sylvanus looking for his 4th goal, as he would have had a hat trick here this evening, not able to control it well, just putting it over the bar. Here we see a kick, and obviously not very many injury time was played, just 1 minute, and that's the end of this match this afternoon. The Enforcers coming up against the development team, coming away with a 4-0 win, and we do hope that you have enjoyed the coverage. You stay tuned with us. We'll be back with the big match, the nightcap here this evening, with the Ducks United coming up against Roaring Lions. We'll meet you on the other side of that match.